Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that haven't been here before, my name's Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. And one of the things I love about my Thermomix is making yogurt. So I like Greek style natural yogurt, and that's what I buy. This is the one, if I'm buying yogurt, this is the one I buy. And this is perfect for using as a culture for your yogurt because it contains live cultures. So I'm pretty sure it'll say in the tips. Let's have a look. Oh yes, so it says we suggest using a Greek style yogurt because that's what I want to make. I want to make a Greek style yogurt. So we're using a Greek style yogurt, and it says no additives or stabilizers. So this one has got, this one's free from gluten, gelatin, thickeners, preservatives, emulsifiers, artificial colours, artificial flavours and artificial sweeteners. So this one is perfect for making yogurt. So I weigh out what I need, and then the rest I put in little bags in the freezer for use at a later date. It lasts probably, I don't know, I only keep it a couple of months before I use it all up. But it's good if you accidentally use all your homemade yogurt up before you make a new batch. Anyway, so let's get started. So this recipe I'm cooking is Greek style yogurt with honey walnuts. Now I'm just making the yogurt, and I'm making it in the little yogurt pots from the mix shop because I find that's perfect. It's a perfect serve, but also, when I use it in cooking, I just measure out what I want. So, and if I need more than one bottle, then I use more than one bottle. So it says to place a small bowl on the mixing bowl lid, and we're going to weigh in 55 grams of yogurt. You don't want to drop that. So I need a spatula and a spoon. Right. Okay. And now we're going to set that aside, and that's what's going to be our starter. We're going to place 900 mils of full cream milk. Now, if you want nice thick yogurt, then use full cream milk. That's 898. Let's just go with that. And then 100 grams of cream. So this helps with the thickness. It does form a layer on top, but you can just give it a stir through. Rightio. Now without the measuring cup, we're going to heat it up, and this is your pasteurisation. So 10 minutes, and we're going to bring it up to 80 degrees. So this is where you're pasteurising your milk, so to speak, or killing whatever that you need to kill so it doesn't go off. Rightio, so I'll be back when that's heated up to 80 degrees. So I'm going to clip next. So this is a good one. I always do it in the evening after tea, because I've got a few hours and it just, while we heat the milk up and then let it cool back down, then just before I go to bed I pop it onto the ferment mode. So now it says we're allowed to cool in the mixing bowl until the temperature drops to 45 degrees, approximately 45 minutes. I'm going to take it off here and then I'm going to set the timer to 45 minutes. Now it usually takes a little bit longer than 45 minutes to come down. So if I set the timer for 45 minutes and then we'll come back and then we can pop it back on the stand and check the temperature then. Rightio, so you don't need a special thermometer. If you just put the bowl back on there, it'll tell you the temperature. Rightio, I'll be back in 45 minutes. Rightio, so we've put the milk back in the cradle and it's down to 45 degrees. If you cool it down too much, you can just reheat it back up to 45 degrees using your Thermomix, and you just set the Thermomix to reheat to 45. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our recipe, and it says to add a little bit to this cooled milk into this reserved yogurt. Okay, stir to combine, and then we're going to add this yogurt back into this bowl. Right. We're going to add 50 grams of full cream milk powder. So I don't have canisters for some things. I mean, with this, I just keep it sealed up and store it in the freezer. So it maintains its freshness. There's a few things I use powdered milk for. Yogurt being one of them. So if you want it a little bit creamier or a little bit thicker, you can add more powdered milk. Now we're going to pop the lid on and give it a mix. And it says to, you can now, this is where you choose how you want to do it. You can set it up in the white thermoserver that you can get as a host reward from the mix shop. It fits in here, so you can pop it in there to do it. So this is a pot set yogurt, and I like to do it in these little glass yogurt jars you get from the mix shop. So you can also buy, these are really nice, you can also buy hard plastic lids for these, and they've got spice labels, so you can use them as spice jars as well. So I've got 9 here. So when you buy these, you get them in a box of 8. But I like to just put a little bit less in my pot of yogurt. Give it a nice stir. So there are quite a lot of different types of yogurt you can make. There's recipes on Cookie Doo, on the recipe community. I've even spoken to people who buy the Easy Yo mix and ferment it in the thermoserver overnight, in the Thermomix overnight, using the ferment function. Rightio. So I've got to wash the bowl. I'll even these out a bit and then I'll be back. Okay. So I've obviously not put as much milk in as I usually do, so I have actually only got 8 jars, which is all the recipe is supposed to make. So perhaps I was paying attention when I did the measuring. So I've divided it between the 8 small glasses and put the lids on and place it into the Varoma dish. So we're going to rinse the mixing bowl, place in 250 grams of water, and now this is going to ferment overnight. So what I'm actually also going to do, as they suggest, I'm going to add some lemon juice in. And they say 30 grams. So I've got heaps of lemons at the moment, so I'm actually going to put a whole lemon in here. And that's just to stop the bowl from going rusty or getting that rusty look. Rightio. Now we're going to put the lid on. And now it's only the TM6 that has the ferment function. And we're going to go for 10 hours at 70 degrees using ferment. Rightio. So that's it. And then I just leave that overnight. When we get up in the morning, I'll open it up and I'll show you what I've got. Good morning. So we're continuing on with our yogurt. So that's at its 10 hours fermenting. And the thing just says remove the Varoma, then place yogurt jars in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours until they're completely set. Now I'm going to get a spoon then dry the mixing bowl. Oh, and then they're going to make the honey walnuts, but I don't want the honey walnuts. Now, if you have a look at that, that's actually it's got a little bit of cream settled on top. It's just beautiful pot set yogurt. So I won't mess with that too much. So it's got to chill. But anyway, that's how simple yogurt is. Making your own homemade yogurt. You don't have to put the cream in. You can just use a litre of milk. I like adding the cream. If you don't have a TM6 and you haven't got the fermentation mode, it's all good. There's lots of recipes on CookieDoo for the other Thermomixes. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, pop over to my channel and subscribe, and I really hope I'll see you next time.